If you're like me, you probably played one or two Kingdom Hearts games and then just got completely overwhelmed by the deluge of various titles across various peripherals and just said, I'm done. I can't handle this. That was definitely me. I played the original Kingdom Hearts, loved it. Played Kingdom Hearts 2, loved it. And then Kingdom Hearts decided we're not going to be on PlayStation anymore. We're going to be on the Nintendo, oh, is it the Game Boy? And I didn't have a Game Boy at the time. And then after that, they're like, now we're moving over to the PSP. And now we're moving on to this peripheral and that peripheral and just keeping up with it. There's so many games. It's just so hard. If you're like me and you just want to focus on the main story or pretty much the predominant things, and you're on PC, you are in luck because Kingdom Hearts is coming to Steam. It already was on Steam, I think, but we are getting the Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 plus 2.5 remix, Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue, and the Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind DLC. So if that all sounds very confusing with you with those long names, yeah, that's part of the reason why I had trouble keeping up. Or you could just go all in on the Kingdom Hearts Intergram Masterpiece, which is basically a bundled set of all the games I previously just mentioned. Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5, blah, 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 all those numbers. So you can get all those. The Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5, 2.5 remix is getting textural updates to its graphics, so it's going to be looking a little bit better. The Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind DLC is going to be getting an exclusive Keyblade called the Dead of Night, or if you get the Interim Masterpiece, you will also be getting the Dead of Night because that is coming with Kingdom Hearts 3. So if you are a big Kingdom Hearts 3 fan, wants to revisit all these things on the PC, or if you're like me, you've played a couple of them and you got completely lost and need to start over, this is your chance. Head to Steam and grab these titles.
What is a Kingdom Hearts game for people who don't know? Because I remember looking at it. I've literally already forgotten what a Kingdom Hearts game was about. Like, what kind of game is this and who's it for?
I guess depending on who you ask, it could be considered ARPG or hack and slash or those kind of games. But the story is basically you have multiple worlds and most of them are Disney worlds. So you can go and you can visit, say, Alice in Wonderland world, or you can visit Sleeping Beauty world, or you can visit Beauty and the Beast world. And so you go to these different worlds and you basically help the characters out in their worlds. And in the later games, they started introducing these kind of secret societies that are trying to mess things up in the worlds. And there's a bit of a kind of a corruption. So these people basically lose their hearts and they become heartless. And so you're stopping the heartless from basically taking over everything. And when the original game came out, the appeal to me and the appeal to a lot of people was that it wasn't just Disney, it was also a Square. So it was a marriage of the two. The earlier games had a fair bit of Final Fantasy in it, but then the later games started moving further away from the Final Fantasy aspects and leaning more into the Disney. So the Square was more of the original characters like Sora and Organization 13 and those sort of people. So yeah, if you're the kind of person who likes a brawler kind of game, then this is a good game for you. And if you like Disney, part of the reason I moved away from it was because I was in it for the Final Fantasy. And as the Final Fantasy was slowly weaned out, I was, it's not for me anymore.